All right, guys, I want to talk a little bit about one of the strongest professional wrestlers, definitely in the 70s and 80s, and possibly of all time, especially on paper, and that is the great Ken Patera. Ken was a beast of a dude, man. He started off, finished, of course, he's well known for being a professional wrestler, obviously, in the 70s and 80s, along with having feuds with like Tony Atlas, superstar Billy Graham, and those guys. But uh, Ken Patera was one hell of a weightlifter, one hell of a strongman. He had some insane lifts uh, under his belt. He actually clean and jerked 501 pounds. I think he was the first guy from the United States to ever do that. He hang cleaned 486 three times, chest pull 770, squat 820, no wraps or suit, front squat 625. Wow. And he never did the bench press, but one time he was goofing around and did 560 like a feather. Um, this guy was an incredibly strong guy. Did a lot of this stuff without wraps, obviously. So, the squat 820 by 2. Uh, this was back in the day, and also, he had a great physique when he got into wrestling. I mean, he was a big, muscular dude. Uh, you know, Along with Tony Atlas. You guys remember Tony Atlas, maybe? Him and Tony Atlas used to bend, like have bar bending competitions on TV, things like that. But during wrestling to kind of see who was the strongest guy. But Patera was about 6'1", 6'2", says 6'1", 260 all the way up to 322. I think when he was weightlifting. Obviously, when you're weightlifting, you gain a ton of weight. 1977, he got third in the world's strongest man. I think he won a gold medal. He won the Pan American Games, maybe. Yeah, the guy was a beast. Not a real tall guy, but nevertheless, I remember watching him, when I was a kid wrestling, and just being amazed at his physique, things like that. When you see these guys, because back in the day, not a lot of these guys had tremendous physiques. That was kind of when it started to come into play there, when Hogan came into play and things like that. But um, and he's also from a pretty famous, well, a very athletic family. His brother coached the Seattle Seahawks, and another brother played for the 49ers. So yeah, in 2016, Patera was also named in a lawsuit against the WWE for the traumatic brain injuries that we've all heard about. I'm not, I think these days, now he says he's just an old man with a nice dog, and he's chewing tobacco. So he's lucky to still be alive. Then he's 67. I think he's 73 now, actually. I'm sorry. But clean and jerk 500 pounds. Yeah, wow. Won the gold medal in the Pan American Games. He was the first American to ever do it. That is really impressive. Pretty crazy stuff right there. But yeah. And he got into wrestling because he was $25,000 in debt back then. That was a lot of money. I remember he came to Minneapolis, AWA. So yeah, Ken Patera. I think a lot of people forget about Ken Patera when they talk about strongmen, strongest guys in professional wrestling. He was definitely on paper, as far as like actual lifts and everything like that. Guys like Mark Henry, Ken Patera. These guys have done it. So impressive athletic background, impressive physique for back in the day. So it is what it is. Ken Patera. Strong man, professional wrestler, still around, still alive. So that is good news.